I want to talk about the controversy that went viral. We were getting ready to talk into it, but, Learnmore Janasi, Zimbabwe comedian, he was here on, 154. And he lands a joke that he does in his stand-up. And for us, it was the first time that we had heard it. Right. And he went on to define your very famous chant that is everyone has heard around the world. Right. There's no one who doesn't know the opening chant.
Thank you, sir.
Man, we all went to the movies and saw it. I went to the movies. I put money in. I put money in that. I paid money for you, man. I saw it like it. I cried when Scar killed him.
And he goes on in that opening chant, and he gives the literal English translation from his perspective, and he goes on to say, "Look, it's a lion. Oh my, it's a lion," and. Take us through that moment. Where were you when you saw this thing go viral? And ultimately, what was the impact that had on you when Learnmore kind of gave his comedic take on your chant?
Wait, how did it get to you?
Wait. Godfrey said, I gotta hear this.
I'm like this. Yeah, okay. No, how did it get to you, first of all? Because was it online or a friend call you?
I'm in my dressing room.
Okay.
We're about 2.5 weeks to finish.
You're like Hans Zimmer. You were doing something with Hans Zimmer. Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. Finishing a tour that we've been doing for 12 years.
Damn.
And I'm in my dressing room about 40 minutes to get on stage for my set.
Okay.
Yeah. And my set in Hans Zimmer Live, I'm performing not only Nancy Ngonyama, but I'm performing with Change. We've been doing this for 12 years, my repertoire with Hans. And someone sends me a text, which is why I normally don't have my phone on like an hour before I go on stage.
Right.
Say, you're viral. I'm like, oh, no, viral. First of all, hey, what the hell does viral mean?
Yeah.
And they send me this, right?
Yeah.
The blow was very devastating. Here's why. Not because of what was said, but because I'm about to perform the same thing.
Oh, right before you get ready on stage.
Timing.
30 minutes before I go on stage, and I'm backstage.
Oh man!
And what I'm hearing is someone saying something that's so sacred that I'm behind, that I wrote, don't mean.
Yeah.
It's that second,
Okay.
So now I have to go. Then I check how long has it been on. It's not like immediate. I realized then that, so I cast my people out. Why nobody told me this, before? It's been going maybe 3-4 days, right?
Yeah.
So I entered that shock, quite frankly.
Okay.
But I still have to perform the same show I performed yesterday on base of the same thing that I've been performing for 12 years. And I'm leading from the very first Broadway production of The Lion King. Almost 30 years now. I'm leading the teaching and the story behind all of this. It's all my lyrics.
Yeah.
It's all my melody. So all of that is coming in just as they come in to get me to go on my on my cue.
Right here we go.
And I'm supposed to go now. So in my mind, I'm like, how many of these people have seen this crap?
Oh, damn.
How many of these people,
I understand.
at that moment, how many of these people have seen this crap that either composer have been lying?
Yeah, because somebody can be just folding his head going like
lying,
this. Yeah.
And this thing is not sacred. This thing is not emotional. This thing is not impactful.
Yeah.
I've experienced a lot of things in my life, but never a moment like that.
Yeah. What was, you see it go viral, what was the impact after you finish your show, you see all of this? What was the experience like? Did you feel threatened by it? Did you feel hurt by it? Did you feel that it had tarnished the legacy, because this legacy was long standing. I mean, for me personally, you know, every one of my kids, and please don't get mad at me because you know, Learnmore.
This is a brotherhood conversation.
Learnmore got he's like, oh, you messed it up, but all of my kids, this is how popular it is. You can ask the doctors. Every single one of the kids, when they came out the womb, I did the non-Singonia chant, and I was messing up the lyrics, but it was the emotion and the feeling about holding my kids up, and the doctors are just looking at me.
Roots.
Oh, you talking about that? No, but I did that, and I did that.
Roots, remember Roots? Kunta Kinte.
And it's a powerful moment because when you hear it, not knowing the language, and this to me is kind of the power of that opening chant to Circle of Life is like, I never thought of looking it up, but I could feel the words that I didn't even understand. And that's how music sometimes transcends. I think about Michael Jackson. There are people who know Michael Jackson music, but don't even know what the words mean, but it transcends through culture and language. And so when you see that, what's your thought? Do you go, people still already know. It's been in the ethos for 30 years.
After you are representing, in my mind at that moment, the millions of people around the world.
Yeah.
That are impacted by this work.
Yeah.
And I'm the custodian of it.
Yeah.
And I have to give that emotional presentation as a performer.
Yeah.
So that a million other fathers and mothers can do the same thing without saying, this has no meaning.
Well, what if let's be hypothetical.
Yeah.
What if you weren't performing it, you never were doing it, and it didn't come to you right before you got on stage? Let's just say you're just chilling, you're not on a tour, and someone you see the joke. Would it have affected you as much? Because to go on right before going on stage, now that you told, I'm like,
that's the first part, right? The next part is where you're going.
Okay.
Rightfully so.
Yeah.
Would it have had an impact?
Yeah.
If I was not on stage or anything like that? Probably more so than when I'm on stage. I'll tell you why. Because now I must be careful because there's still litigation, right? Okay. I mean, I obviously wouldn't have come here if I didn't think I do have the responsibility now to discuss some of these real critical issues. Obviously, the biggest question out there is it a joke or it's not a joke, right? We have a legal position that we're taking that there is a point where it stopped being a joke.
Okay.
Right? That is myself and the legal team to impress upon the judge and the jury.
Yeah.
We have that duty, right? Okay. So that's the first one. Most importantly, it is not comedy at that point.
Why?
Because... Well, for the first time, I need my whiskey. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Okay,
well, that's a very important question, right? Why? Because first of all, I love comedy.
Yeah.
I know comedy.
Yeah, sure.
I'm not funny as. Yeah. I'm there when the comedy theater. When Matt Lawrence's career starts, I'm there.
Oh, Comedy Act Theater.
Comedy Theater in Learnmore Park.
Yeah, sure.
I'm still talking to Michael Williams now.
Yeah. Michael Williams, that's my man, cancer-free. Hey.
I'm there where my first wife was the lead, Vivica, MC at the Comedy Act Theater.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So
Robin Harris, you was there.
I know Robin Harris.
Ooh, he was that's L.A. comedy.
Yeah, I know
Tommy
Jamie
Davidson,
Foxx, I know
Jamie
all of
Foxx.
them.
Wow,
I'm there.
You were in the middle of that.
I'm a huge fan of comedy. So how I differentiate this though is let me find a way that you can live here, be comfortable, and your audience understand the difference. Yeah?
Yeah, that's what we're here.
If you see the build-up, right? You guys do it in the elevator. I was missing that. I was like, I'm not going to have the elevator thing. Yeah. Where when you guys come in before you say and you do your whole Donald Trump thing. Yeah. I'm being denied that. That's fine. Right?
Oh, you'll get it.
You'll get it.
Yeah. When you do that, you look at it sequentially, right? And then you do the conversation. When you're sitting down now, right? And you do, I think you ask, what does it mean? Right?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to remember it.
How did we come up with when we got to the Lion King when we were talking?
No, it was just naturally. It just came
through. Right.
It's like a continuation from where you were in the elevator.
Yeah.
You know, obviously I don't know how you edit and all of that.
Yeah. No, there's no editing in that.
To the viewer, it's the same, right?
Right.
But there's something very dynamic that happens. Yeah. Is because you did it earlier, right? And now you're doing it again. And you ask, what does it mean?
Well, hold on. Just for clarification.
Yeah.
So in the sequence, what we typically do when we're recording is we'll take the best highlight from this and we'll put it in the front as a tease to get people interested in watching. I can't wait to watch it. So it's only once, but in sequence.
So when you said, when you said I need my whiskey, that's what we gonna put in the front of this conversation.
It was
I need my whiskey. See Lebo M.
It's a metaphor. I'm not gonna go get drunk.
I know. I'm just totally
No, I get that. I'm trying to be very delicate.
Yes.
And be mindful of both processes.
Of course,
sure.
Of course.
I'm just summarizing.
Yeah.
Somebody asked, and I believe is you. What does it mean?
What does it mean? Yeah.
Right? And it means blah, 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 which I'm not going to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not going to give the definition?
No, I'm not going to do
okay.
What he did.
What my brother Learnmore does.
Oh, gotcha.
Right.
For obvious reasons.
Right, of course.
Then it can't.
Yeah, I was shocked.
You were in your most natural.
Yeah.
Right, we're like, what?
Yeah, you were in your most natural.
How did you?
No, you laughed, right?
I laughed.
Yeah.
Wait, no, I did laugh.
Yeah.
Because I was laughing going, what do you mean? Like, because in our heads, American heads, we're like, and you're of course been in America, we're like, oh, I thought it meant like something way more than that.
I get it.
Exactly.
I get it.
Okay.
They laugh and all of that.
Yeah.
Now we're going to tear it down with the legal process. Right? Now, what happens is I'm coming back from stage now. Remember, I left this thing viral.
Yeah.
Yeah? I think we get on the tour bus and I wake up and let me see this thing. Yeah? And I look at it. But 3 or 4 people have said, watch this thing again. There's a reason why it's gone viral now. Because it's been done before by so many people. And he actually did it before. Here's a reason.
He did it before?
Yeah. Well, in a private conversation, he told me that he's done this before.
Oh, no, he's done that skit before.
Okay, just in general.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right.
The differentiating factor becomes this. You laugh, rightfully, like any average person.
Yeah.
Then you react with your most normal. No, it can't mean that.
Yeah.
The whole world gets into that shock that you entered.
Yeah.
And so do I. That moment.
Yeah. Okay. And then I sing, remember I went, look.
Yeah. Look, that's fine. That has happened.
We're comics.
That's happened. I'm breaking it down for you.
Break it down.
Break it down.
Break it down.
Now, you see that shock you entered.
Yeah.
I had a composer as well enter the same shock a day or 2 later now. Yeah? I'm off stage now, so I did it. I did that show. There's 2 more to go. Okay, let me watch this thing. Right, and I tear it down. But the differentiating factor is, it doesn't mean that it means exactly that. That's where the legal system kicks in, because then to emphasize your physical reaction and shock, which is mine and the rest of the world that's shocked, it means exactly that.
Yeah.
And everyone else that has experienced this magical moment over 30 years psychologically enters shock, and that's what our team did.
Yeah.
You evaluate the rest of the world's reaction and what to do about it. Mm-hmm. You understand?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah? I do nothing. Here's a critical part that I don't know if you guys know this. I said, you know what, Lebs, this is quite a moment. Reach the brother. I think it's a day or 2 later. I sent him a DM.
Mm-hmm. Was it a nice DM? Or was it like you?
Go right.
Okay.
I'm just saying, I don't know what the DM was.
I know where you lead.
You know what I'm talking about.
I've seen all your reactions.
I'm just saying,
I'm seeing all your reactions. Slow down.
Okay, go ahead. Get into it. We got to get
this is actually really fun.
Yeah.
I really enjoy this.
Slow the I'm about to now help you.
Okay. All right, we're going to get into it.
No. I should have printed it there. Because I'll give it to you, brothers, because I was not supposed, but I'll give it to you.
Give us what?
The actual conversation between me and him.
Okay. Oh, gotcha.
Please. No, it's a step-by-step conversation.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to summarize it. Hey, bro, my name is Lebo M. I'm the composer of this thing. Let me say 2 or 3 key things that I thought are important to say.
Yeah.
One, the meaning is 1, 2, 3. It's my first immediate thing. It means this. It means all hail the king. It comes from my culture. I wrote it inspired by such and such. So I give him all of it in that one paragraph. Understand it? And I also go further and say, actually, the meaning is there. For the first time, we, meaning myself and Disney, when I did Lion King 2019, have already translated that meaning in the 2019 Lion King.
Yeah.
That's my first entrance. His reaction, and I still went on polite. He's like, oh, okay, I hear you. Do it my way. I think you should educate, blah, blah, blah. And I'm emotional at that point. I still am now. Yeah? But I'm like, but this brother, I'm reaching you to have a conversation.
Yeah.
And you're telling me whatever I'm saying has no meaning and is not as significant and important as the comedic moment that I'm creating that you must be part of. So he insults me.
Oh, that's where you felt insulted, where you're trying to give definition and he's telling you what to do. Like, yo, go ahead and take advantage of this moment. Like, you're welcome kind of thing.
I'm like, bro, I've been doing this for years.
Right.
First of all, what makes you think I want to take advantage of the moment? I'm sort of reaching out to you as a brother, say, bro, maybe you're a comedian, figure out how you can redo that, which he twists later, right? And that was second offense. I'm reaching out to you, right? You're a comedian. I'm reaching out to you. Hey, bro, I saw your skit, you know. You've offended me and so many other people. This thing has a historical, profound, more than the movie. It represents who I am. I wrote it in Xhosa and in Zulu. And here's what it means. And you, in response, say to me, yeah, I hear all of that. Yeah, it gives you an opportunity to teach about it. So, but I've never done that for 30 years. It's a metaphor. You're supposed to interact with me. Then I say, with laughing emojis, I'll give this specific one to you guys when we finish. You can print it if you want. And my lawyer said we can do that. Laughing emojis, let's say I understand that no one has actually seen or knew the meaning of this. It was intentional. I don't remember I said that or not. It was intentional. Because generally speaking, it's very difficult to translate any African languages for that matter into English for a scene that's so powerful. What I normally say to people is like, go back and watch The Lion King, remove the music. What you are seeing, what does it translate to you in real life? Then the conversation goes on and on. Then I get pissed off. There is a point I get where he wants me to go to.
No.
Wait, before you get there, I'm so sorry to cut you off because
he was very dismissive and disrespectful.
But you said something that I think is very important because we had a previous guest on here, Yaya. And Yaya was, talking about how, where, when people say, oh, you speak white, she goes, you're speaking English. English is essentially a white language. So everybody speaks white because you're speaking English. And you said something which is so profound is that, and I understand where you're coming from, is that you're translating an African, saying, the chant, and you're trying to convert it the best you can into English.
And in English,
it's
just kind of dead.
It can't give you the full translation, is what you're saying. So it cheapens. It
cheapens it, and then you're talking about comedians talking about it. So there's a comedian.
At this point, it's not comedian.
But I'm just saying, our disbelief is what made us laugh. Like, wait, what? I'm thinking, in my head, I'm like thinking it's, and me, I don't know, just, but that's what we weren't even, it wasn't putting it down. We were just like,
no, I got that part.
You know that, you know what I mean?
Can you give us, because I have it here, and I think it's really fair that I think it would be a disservice if I try to because obviously you've mastered multiple. How many languages do you speak?
Zulu, Xhosa, Tswana, Pedi,
Damn.
colonizer, English, about 5 or 6.
Wow. Okay. Well, you have multiple languages that you speak. I speak one. So I would love for you, if you could translate. You know, you probably don't need the words in front of you. You wrote it. You're the composer.
I get to have the cards from the Bible.
but could you give us?
This brother of all of this, he decided.
No one touches his pile.
He
of
decided
cards.
I'm giving him only this.
Only this one. But yeah, could you
Now
translate?
let's see what mess you done made here. Bro.
Okay. Oh boy.
What do you want me to do now?
Now, just give us the translation, because I think it's important for people to hear what the translation is. Like Learnmore gave what he thought was, but you gave the translation.
And I've explained this to Learnmore, right? I mean, because you're giving me this, I feel like I should turn my phone on and give you. This is what I gave you.
Get your phone. Get your phone. Yeah, get your phone.
My phone, yeah.
Yeah, you get your phone.
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna keep this.
Okay.
It's the same thing. First things first. Now, it's easy to say.
Here, you toss it. Okay, you got it.
It's easy to say. It's a South African language. Let me establish a fact.
Okay.
I'm a composer. So I'm the composer. I even say this to South Africans. No, it's not Xhosa, it's not Zulu. It's my composition inspired by who I am. As a South African composer / African composer.
Yeah.
And I'm using 2 languages, Xhosa and Zulu combined. Now,
Kind of like pigeon, where you take and you bring 2 languages. So I get that, right? Okay.
Now that's the beginning of the movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
In the end of the movie, then I incorporate other languages. Yeah.
Like Humana.
No, Setswana. Yeah?
Setswana.
At the end of the movie, where now you see, and I'll tell you the inspiration of this. When you see when Simba takes over the Pride Land.
Yes.
Our biggest theme is. That's Zulu, ne?
Okay. Yeah.
Ndabezitha Nkosi Yethu is Zulu, meaning King of Kings.
Okay.
Mholi Wezwe Lethu, ruler of our land.
No.
Then I switched to Sesotho and Setswana. Lefatshe la bonta, this land of our forefathers. Lea halalela is holy. Right? Then you have the Busa Lelis, rule this land with love, rule this land with. Now, 2 things are happening to me as a composer at that point. When this movie comes to me, I'm in transition myself as a human being. I'm leaving from America to go to South Africa for the first time.
Oh.
Coming out of exile.
Yeah, yep.
So, what the animation, which is what I want to correct you, brothers. There's a difference between animation and cartoon.
Yeah.
This brother went off for me. Cartoon.
I said it's a cartoon.
Yeah.
No, but I'm just saying because I was like, I'm saying because I don't want him to be so angry. I said it's a because your anger was like I didn't think we were going to get in trouble. I thought, and then I said it's a cartoon for Christ's sake.
Relax.
That's what I said.
You were that angry on that tape, and I understand. That's why I flew. Come and help you out, bro.
Help me out.
So your BP,
help me out.
Your pressure can finally come down. When you put out that 27 million. It's a cartoon.
I say 20 because he ain't got it.
Yeah.
We'll get to that. Could you slow down, man? Have some wine.
How about,
all right.
How about 2,700?
Wait. So now what happens is when you then mess with the beginning of that movie, emotionally, lyrically, and otherwise, you just dismiss the rest of the thread and the storyline and the legs, right? Which are not. This is the first time most people in the world hear the lyrical content of that huge theme at the end of the line came both on Broadway and on all the movies, actually. Yeah. What happens to me is when I'm writing this thing, Nelson Mandela is coming out of prison. So as I'm reading the script, the power of who Mufasa is, the character, and the power of Simba. I go to exile at age 16. So I don't write based on a cartoon. These become human life characters. My character as a creative is inspired by Simba's journey. And Mufasa is Mandela. So when I'm writing, I see literally Mandela becoming the first black president of South Africa as Mufasa becomes, as a Simba takes over Pride.
Yeah.
So you are now dealing with a storyline that has been so globally impactful without the translation. So you don't have the authority or the right to translate it any way you want to. Now, when I take it upon myself and humble myself as your brother, reach your DM and say, brother, I am so-and-so. I composed this thing. Here's what it means. And it means all of this and that. Then you pour water on that.
What would you have wanted him to say when you reached out?
What would an average person said? It's not the first time I get asked the question. It's what would a average person, what should an average person have done? So,
well, he's a comedian, and I don't think comedians are average because their brains are totally different in the way they see the world. Yeah, no, comedians are different.
Like you are being a composer. You're a composer. I respect you. You're like the Quincy Joneses, the Hans Zimmers, the Lalo Schifrins, the Henry Mancinis. You're like your brains are different. Your brains are different. Like go fuck out. What? Oh, what?
We are having.
I know.
Wait. He's not on stage. I'm not in studio. No, we're having a
But your composers are always composed. Sometimes your ideas come from when you're just sitting there and chilling. Stop. But see, no, the fact that you explained how he got the exile when he was explaining his life. Now I'm like, oh wow. Now I see why you got offended. But I didn't know you went through that journey. I was just listening. I just know The Lion King as being, I went to the movies to go see it, and I didn't know that you, in exile, his life story is amazing. But I understand now why that offended you, because I didn't know you saw I didn't see Mufasa as Mandela. I didn't think that. I just thought
Simba.
But now I'm like, well, damn.
Here's my conversation. I'll give
Okay.
You can put it on camera if you want.
Okay.
Well, we can get the copy of it. Yeah, we can.
Okay, go ahead.
Hi there. My name is Lebo M.
Okay.
Composer and producer and performer of the original The Lion King 1994 Nancy Ngonyama Circle of Life. I love comedy. In fact, I grew up in America. I'm just giving the same splash. My brother, your comments at this day and time are rather unfortunate. As such, we have to laugh and enjoy comedy. Let me read this properly. My brother, I'm just bypassing all the other stuff to get to the point. My brother, your comments at this day and time are rather unfortunate. As much as we have to laugh and enjoy comedy, there are limits when you now insult our culture as a continent and spread colonialistic propaganda. Our work in The Lion King, on behalf of the continent, more specifically my culture, Xhosa, and Zulu from South Africa, is not something to make a mockery out of. I'd appreciate your consideration in this regard. The royal metaphor behind the opening of The Lion King, which you will find in our Lion King 2019 movie soundtrack, is explained for your benefit below. Then I go, we appreciate most people actually don't know till now what the meaning actually is. We released it for the first time 2019, The Lion King. This is direct to him now. This is no longer like I'm working or is on stage, right? A metaphor written in Xhosa and Zulu simplified. All hail the king, bow in the presence of royalty, Ngonyama, king, Ipubezi, lion. Through your strength and power, we will conquer. All hail the king. That's me to the brother. His response.
So you gave him the actual translation?
Yes, immediately.
Because he knew the language, so we were respecting that. I mean, no, I'm saying he was telling us
that he understands Zulu.
I thought he spoke the language too, because he was like,
because he says his
family, that's this.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, we don't know. We're Nigerians.
No, we're not in a hurry.
We're Nigerians, man.
Go ahead. Go finish. Finish what you're saying. Finish what you're saying.
His response to that. Now, this is real time,
Yes.
It's actually unfortunate that you see it this way. To me. For the rest of my life, you just dismiss everything I'm saying.
All right. He didn't engage with what you're saying.
He just disrespected me. Well, the minute you say, it's actually unfortunate, you see it this way, but I still love your work though. That's patronizing to me. The rest of the world could see. I go through so much to explain to you what this means and its significance and important. And your immediate response is, it's actually unfortunate. That's patronizing and arrogant, quite frankly. Yeah? Look at it like this. Now I must dismiss 30, 40 years of work that has inspired the word and enter your mindset or your comedy. Look, the minute somebody says to you, look at it this way, it's dismissing everything around my work, around my culture, around the impact this work has done.
Yeah.
Brothers, that's unacceptable.
So
Let me finish.
Okay.
Look at it this way. Jokes are meant to open the window to start a conversation. You now have a chance to educate people. What if that's not my preference, though? I've been doing this for 30 years. Yeah? But you can't instruct me on what I need to do with my work. I can't instruct you, Godfrey, or you on your work. I'm going to come here 153. I said
153. Yo, that killed me. He said 153.
Yeah.
You look at what you just on us.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Lebo M. I can't believe he called it 153.
Wait. Remember,
so he excluded Nigeria. That's
No.
You took out the Nigerians.
No. Tell him to come down.
No.
Tell him
153.
Yeah. No, because he was upset. He told me.
Wait.
All this work we worked on.
No, I had.
Look at what I built. I built that.
No, we had coffee together, and he said he was going to drop this. Go ahead.
Pause.
You guys had coffee together?
Pause.
Yeah. We
Pause.
Yeah.
Hey, this brother's been working hard to get me.
No, he was like this. I'm going to come in Monday. We're going to talk. I'm going to study him.
Listen, when I see him walk out, I'm like, hey,
see this giant dude.
He's walking this way.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh yeah, 153. Yeah.
He was mad. He was heated.
Yeah.
It's beautiful, sunny California.
Here goes 153.
Well, listen, there's yachts and boats, and he comes in with Sherman. I'm like, yeah, he come. Finally. Yeah, we've been on this thing. Yeah, so 153.
I was like 154.
Yeah. I said 153.
Yeah.
Oh, Africa.
Yeah.
He goes, why? I said, your entire narrative since this thing went viral is dismissive of South Africa. Why are you calling 153? It's going to be 153 until I finish the interview. Take it back to 154.
Because he wants to make sure South Africa has a voice.
A balance. No, it's not a voice, a balance. But I like what he said.
Yeah.
He says, why 153? Because he thinks I took out Nigeria. No, you did. You took out Nigeria, not me. Anyway, back to Learnmore.
Yeah.
So now this brother says to me, listen, you now have a chance to educate people. Also, my ancestors are Zulu, migrated to Zimbabwe, and I lived in KZN for a long time. Now,
tell us what that means.
Yeah. I'm going to bring context to that. Okay. And unfortunately, the brother lied to all of you.
Okay.
Because if you're saying to me right now, this is the first time you hear this conversation all along, I'll tell you specifically in your audience, he lied. One, and then became very, that's what I said, it's misinformation.
What did he lie about?
Yeah.
First of all, when I got on my first angry, after he dismissed like this, I went and released and I'm coming off the show, and I'm like so angry, I say, there's an idiot, right?
Oh,
yeah. That's my first one.
I saw that one.
Because I'm reacting to all of this, to say to me, and you had another brother from Zimbabwe, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, the comedian.
The second comedian,
Yeah.
So you understand that I've been following you. I'm kidding. Yeah. Now what happens is, you can't say you're 154 to bring Africans together and educate people and allow misinformation happen in your platform. First of all, he's from Zimbabwe. I didn't mean he's from Zimbabwe as the other comedian says, that means I'm xenophobic. No, he's from Zimbabwe, and in Zimbabwe, what he is supposed to define for you is that in Zimbabwe, there are Shonas who are the majority, and he's Shona. And then Ndebeles, who are a minority. Generally, and I don't want to sound tribalistic, but these are facts. Because he's using this, generally, Shonas don't speak Zulu.
Oh, okay.
Yeah? Ndebeles will understand Zulu. The other brother...
Yeah, because he said they came. Yeah, he said they came from Zulu and went up there.
He defined correctly.
Okay.
But I think he was also positioning himself to trend. So he didn't give you the complete information. You know, it was like dismissive. Yeah. Then there's Ndebele. I said, no. Explain that there is no way on earth this brother, Learnmore, would know and understand the language. Then where it becomes insulting to me, you guys and your audience, is the statement that I lived in KZN for a long time. It wasn't KZN. KZN is another province of South Africa. It's not all of South Africa. Mm-hmm. He told me he was in KZN for like 3-5 years. It's like me coming to America and go to Brooklyn and then say I know everything about Brooklyn.
Right.
That's misleading and it's intentional. Okay. Yeah?
No. Yeah.
That's not why, I believe that's not why you created this platform. For people to be misleading and intentional about it.
Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? 154 is to bring us all together.
You understand? Well, now we're evaluating this thing. Then I will leave my contact details. He wants this part.
Yeah. No,
because you reacted to it.
I like reacting because I want you to react to it.
You reacted to it, so I'm
ready. I get you amped and I love it. He goes, wait, Godfrey, I'm not there yet.
Yeah, slow down.
I love it. I love the passion.
Get us to let him
153.
Yeah. No. It's 154, bro. We're past it.
You included us back in. Okay. Are we back in Nigeria? Back in?
No. All right. So finish it. Go finish it.
I will leave my contact details while I'm on tour in Europe next couple of months. Unfortunately, I do not agree with you. While I appreciate what jokes are meant to do, the extent to which the foundation of the comments you made, which is not stated as part of a stand-up, is extraordinarily negative for anyone to begin engaging, as it seeks to erase over 30 years of work done to put our continent and culture in a positive light. I strongly disagree with you on this. Regardless to the history of your ancestors, I'm responding to him saying his ancestors also come from Zululand, yeah? I'm the composer of the work and have taken the time to translate the meaning to you. I suspect you are choosing to ignore this critical point.
Oh, wow. Is that then when you slapped the $27 million lawsuit on him?
Far, bro.
Okay. All right. At what point did you make the decision that you were going to be litigious and put a lawsuit on him? And I ask that because there's two trains of thoughts here. There's some that say that, Lebo M is sensitive and he's, flexing on Learnmore. Hold on, Learnmore.
No,
and then there's the other side that says he's protecting his life's work. So how did you come to that decision?
I'm going to define all of that.
Okay, go ahead.
Unless you guys are in a hurry.
No. We got time. Yeah. We got time.
I promise you, brothers, I'm here to define this thing for you step by step.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's why I'm far at this point. From even thinking lawsuit.
A lawsuit, okay.
Right.
Far. This is the foundation. This is real. You will have this document when I leave here, right? Yeah. So his response to that, where I really get pissed off, my brother, you are looking at this all wrong. You have no idea how many people don't know the meaning and context. Your work is not done. The conclusion is just heads up. Unfortunately, I'm not going to stop talking about everything and everyone, including myself. Hope you see it my way. So it's basically saying, I hear you. I'm never going to. That's when I went, this is, by the way, I don't want to say this, because this conversation at this point is private between me and him. His reaction and using you, Godfrey, is taking what I'm not going to say on camera out of context to make you angry. That I called him a blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
I did privately.
Got you.
And then this brother confused you, made you angry that I called him blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
But he didn't give you, I can tell, looking at, he didn't give you this context.
Not at all. I didn't get that. No.
He didn't give the world this context.
No, didn't. Facts.
And I can sit and hang out with your brothers and him and say, bro, you want to be famous, fine. But don't use other people's work and legacy and then insult other people as if they're not intelligent. Because right now you're bidding Zimbabweans want to kill me, literally.
Wait, what?
Yes, I have to have security around me now because of this. Why do you think I came here?
That's insane.
Have you had threats on your life?
Are you kidding me? Would I say something like that on your camera? Yes, I have security around me now. because he fueled so much anger and misinformation from your platform without this context has made people so angry. And then on top of that, this other nonsense that's going on in Africa about xenophobia in South Africa, blah, blah. While at the same time, there's a product that's produced by a Nigerian and South African and a book written by what's this thing? The project that's now #1 on Netflix.
What is that? What is that? Do we have
the biggest project right now on Netflix? Ironically,
on Netflix is The Roast.
No.
It's
Kevin Hart.
Do we have that? Can you pull that up? We'll get it.
No, but here's the point about it.
I want to know what the hell it is.
You will. Here's the point about it. If we don't calm down, slow down, and keep our eye on the ball, people will use us. People will use the emotion and emotional extortion and drive you angry. You will hate me, and I will hate you, and we'll come get in the bar and boom, 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 and then someone has misled somebody. At the same time, there's why can I not think about this? There's a project that's directed by a South African and a Nigerian. I
have no idea.
And the book is written by a Zimbabwean lady.
Who's that? What?
Yeah, we'll get that.
All three people.
What does it say? What does it say? Just read it.
Well, there's just a ton if you want to scroll.
No. That's not.
He means Netflix Africa.
Netflix
No, it's
Africa
right
or
now.
Netflix?
Okay, we'll
right, we'll get to it.
We'll research it and
We
find
can
it.
insert it.
But the point I'm making, even about that, we'll insert it. Yeah, we'll insert it.
Post.
In post. The point I'm making is while this drama is happening, while this nonsense is happening, I'm the only person in the history of Africa that's hired more Zimbabweans while they're trying to kill me in the Lion King Broadway show.
What is it?
What's
Polygamist.
The polygamist. Okay. Actually, my brother was just telling me about that. My brother just told me,
really good.
he was like, you gotta watch this before you. He said it's really good. Yeah.
The point I'm saying is, us as creative broadcasters and comedians, we're all creatives.
Yes.
If we're not careful of how we manage and get detail, our emotional selves can be used. We can be extorted emotionally. And people will try to kill me and dismiss the fact that from my line, I produced Lion King South Africa, the first black person in history even now to produce the Broadway show. No one has ever done that. And I incorporate Zimbabweans. In my own home, I have Zimbabweans working for me. In the hands of my life, I make sure that people from all over the continent are working. So if what makes me upset, not angry anymore, is this brother using everyone, including you, to continue building, but pretend as if he really doesn't know what the meaning of this is, because he went on. I'm building towards what led me to the lawsuit. Of course, I posted my first thing and saying idiot, which comes out of this. And he reacts to that, and there's this back and forth. Then I decided, I remember coming out of the show, and I said, okay, let's calm this thing down now, because Godfrey's on fire on the other side. Say, I understand where Godfrey is. He's misled. I made a decision that you have no clue.
I didn't.
Of any of this.
No.
And then the whole thing of saying, it's comedy. I said, no, it's no longer comedy. Because now you're going full out to keep riding the wave, while your brother, the elder, is trying to communicate with you. I even send a message that my people are trying to get to you so we can figure out how we can even negotiate a settlement of sorts.
Right.
Just to get this thing go away. People must see us have a drink. And this has got nothing to do about money, by the way.
Right.
Then he dismisses that, and his lawyers come back and say, we don't want a damn settlement. Zero, right? I still made a white flag video, coming out of a show. It's there. So my Instagram got 5 people, because I'm 63, man. I don't give a about that world. It's not my world, right? Even with that, all the efforts that we've made, try to say, bro, let's reel it in, man. We can do this. Now, let me explain what everybody else is pissed off about. Second shock to the world. After he gave me the middle finger and started selling T-shirts and all kinds of things, I started talking to my legal teams in LA and South Africa. I said, how do we stop this? Well, got to execute damages legal lawsuit. Now, the $27 million, brother. Let me explain that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a big number. Yeah.
There's two ways to look at this, yet there's only one way.
Okay.
Yeah. The Lion King is the biggest money-making product with African content in the history of mankind.
Whew.
Do you understand that?
Yeah.
It is a Disney-owned property, so I'm not here representing Disney or anybody else. I'm just establishing that as a matter of fact.
Mm-hmm.
When you sue someone, you don't sue someone on the basis of what he has or he does not have. It was meant to establish the value of the damage. I'm the only person on earth that would know what the damage is. If a property is making in real value $1 million a year, which is what this property makes. And I say plus minus because sometimes it gets to a little bit more, a little less. Yeah, but for effect, $1 million comes in. That's Nelson Gonyama. Oh, by the way, which I own.
Awesome.
I own it.
That's amazing.
Through a major lawsuit.
Oh.
I sued.
Who did you sue?
They were trying to take it from you?
Let me explain it this way.
Okay.
If you look at the original 1994 Lion King, it says Circle of Life by Elton John and Tim Rice. Years later, we got in with certain people that have a degree or two. We asked them to go have a certain conversation with certain people. And we won that settlement. Oh. They offered me a lot of money. I said, no, I don't want no money. And I have $200 at the point in my life.
Wow.
My voice is all over the world. So now I want to own that. So we end up with a settlement where I own 50% of Nelson Gonyama.
Nice.
Wow.
Before it goes on Broadway.
So with $200 in your pocket, you were business savvy enough to go, wait, first off, that's my voice. I don't want no just one-time payout. I want ownership of my voice and the property. And
I was very specific in the lawsuit that this is a legacy of the South African people in the African continent because I knew its power around the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now all of those things come to mind when someone comes and say, no, your show is 152 actually. Because you built it from somewhere.
Right.
You come from, so you're having sleepless nights building this. This is power. So I digress.
Yeah.
Right. So now, after all said and done, the definition of $27 million is not based on whether or not I'll get even $1 million. It's establishing the value of this property. The only reaction from everyone, black people, white people, and everybody else to that second trauma is it is unusual for African content, any kind of content, to be equated with that kind of money. Nobody wants to accept that. Even for the Lion King. So that creates shock. It says, oh, this big guy is, wanting to destroy a career of, no, I don't want $1 million from this, but I don't even want $1 from him. I just sat with my lawyers and established the value of this thing. It's $27 million because symbolically, I created that in order to associate it with Nelson Mandela, 27 years in prison.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
Not everything you see has to be explained or should be peed on. Else it would have been $32 million. Actual value. So I jokingly said I even gave him a $5 million discount. It was to establish the value. The court tomorrow can say...
Because the 32 years would be the $1 million a year.
A year.
And it's saying, but because symbolically of what Nelson Mandela has done for South Africa...
What inspired me to write the lyric at that time.
All right, gotcha.
So when Seth Rogen and Billy, what's his name?
Yeah, I love that part. Yeah.
When you saw that video, did you see the video of them?
Yeah, I saw it. You posted it. What do you mean?
No, someone sent it to me. And I was like, what's this?
No,
they were like,
no, excellent.
And I said, what, did you know when they did that? Were they on the line? Didn't they do something on there?
I don't know. No.
They did voices or something?
Yes.
Okay. So when they did that, because it's almost, what's weird, I remember I was doing this, oh my God, it's a lie. But then you see Seth Rogen, they did the same exact thing I did.
Godfrey,
this was before me. I'm just saying, he was like, oh my God, it's a law. Remember he did that? So did you know about that?
Let's break it down.
Okay, break it down. You don't know how to break it down.
First of all, what's the video again? Now?
What? Okay.
The reporter asks the question after making a commentary or two, right?
Yeah.
Let me establish this. The reporter is not a composer. So if whatever you get on Google, whatever you get everywhere else, it's not a composer. That's one.
Yeah.
Two, and most important to you, my brother, because you posted this, the first answer to the question, do you know what this means? The first answer is no. That's what Seth says.
Yeah, he goes, no, I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know it. It starts there and ends there. Now, if you are emotional, as you were, aroused by this brother, you're not, or your team or your researchers are not articulating this thing properly, because that's now spreading misinformation. Question is asked, do you know what this is, Seth? The answer is no.
And then she says,
Wait.
Okay.
I'm coming there.
Okay.
Let's juxtapose now. Lebo, do you know what this means? Yes. Starts and ends there. Because now what happens? Second to me now being threatened is now black people are angry at me because I won't sue white people. For what? He never confirmed as an authority of Nansen Goyam.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
He does
right.
not.
Because he
said no.
Learnmore said, hey, let me tell you what it means.
I'm
It
the
means nothing.
authority. I'm from Africa.
Gotcha.
I'm
Gotcha.
blah, blah, blah. You know?
But you're right. I was emotional going, well, the white people said it, and you didn't
yeah.
say a damn thing.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
And so, I was being that. Yes,
that's
I
what
was that.
differentiates this moment.
Yeah.
I even said, Chris Tucker was in Cape Town. I laughed at it. For 30 years, this has been done. This is the first time someone misrepresents as the authority.
So you don't have a problem if somebody's joking around as not the authority.
Did. Why now? I never did.
Because there's a comedian, and he's unknown, but he does a joke about the Lion King. He goes, Disney hates black people. He goes, because was it Aladdin? They actually had people in it. They had people in Aladdin.
I like the toothpick in this joint.
They said Mulan had Asian people, right? Everybody had people. And they said, well, what about Africa? Nope. Talking animals. That's what we're going to do. And you know what? The son is going to lose his daddy.
Now, I've seen all of that.
That is hysterical. And the place is going crazy. But everybody's always, because one of my first jokes, when I started talking about being Nigerian in New York, and my first line of talking about my dad was like, I go, yeah, I'm Nigerian, I'm African. I know you don't believe me because I got clothes on, right? Yeah. So that's and people laugh, and I go, yeah, when my father picks up the phone, you think you're talking to the Lion King. Yeah,
right, Mufasa.
And so they'd be like, can I speak to Godfrey? Godfrey's not here. Mufasa? Click. I get the biggest laugh. That was my joke introducing my Nigerianness, but that was still taken from
always been like that. And
right.
I've loved everyone.
Okay, got you.
So you got to be clear about the differentiating factor that creates a lawsuit. One, for the first time, you got the behind-the-scenes context.
Yeah.
Literally.
Now we got it. Yeah.
And you have it.
Oh, now.
When I leave here, you'll have it all the way.
Oh.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And that's critical, because that's when you have to decide, and your audience have to decide if you're being misinformed.
Yeah.
And misled. It's 20 days from the time I speak to him to me deciding to execute a lawsuit. 20 days. And I'm on tour. And I'm devastated. And I get my emotions right. I finished the tour in Lisbon. I'm supposed to be finishing my biography because I stayed in tour for another week. Yeah. I couldn't even think for a second. I said, I just need to get out of here, go home and shut down, do the walks and blah, blah, blah. So something.
Did it impact your tour? Did you lose ticket sales? Did it?
No, that's technical. But where it impacted me is that this thing hits me towards the end of the tour. So I'm going through an emotional trauma just to not do this.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not sleeping, I'm not waking, and I'm watching this brother just making a mockery out of not more than my life's work.
Yeah.
This work has impacted probably more black people in theater than any other work. Must remember the Lion King's playing all over the world.
No.
Yeah? And there's African Americans, there's Nigerians, there's people from the Caribbean. It's the only black cast in history that has sustained the black economy for more than 20 years.
That's facts.
So this is not limited to me and Learnmore or the three of us.
No.
This work has been very impactful. And no, it's not a cartoon, it's animation. Because the minute we minimize it to cartoon, we're basically saying black people or non-whites should not respect the animation medium as a moneymaker. That's misinformation. We're not educating brothers when we do that.
No.
Yeah? When we dismiss this work, we're basically saying, well, what are we saying? Because James Earl Jones, the greatest African-American icon, played Mufasa.
Yeah.
So what are you saying when you say it's just a cartoon?
Yeah.
What are you saying about Whoopi Goldberg when you say it's just a cartoon?
No.
What are you saying to and about everyone else that's employed around the world by this work?
Yeah.
At the expense of one person that's talented. Yes, you're talented. I take that. But as long as I'm alive, I will not let you dismiss this great legacy that actually has Zimbabweans working around the world.
No.
More than 7 Zimbabweans. In fact, one of the Zimbabweans I hired walked in with my daughter to audition. My daughter auditioned first. I hired the girl from Zimbabwe. She was more talented than my daughter.
And you've hired other people from around the continent and employed them
around the world.
Around the world.
Caribbean, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Well, listen. This is legit. Now that we have the full story, I know Learnmore. I'm definitely gonna have a conversation with him, but I want to issue a formal apology to you. I have no problem with that because I appreciate you. First of all, I'm having fun with you. I think you're awesome. Yeah. So we're going to be friends. We already know we're going to be hanging out. Yeah. So, but I want to issue an apology of not knowing and being emotional just as a protection of another comedian. Like, yo, man, because, as a composer, you could be with Hans Zimmer going, nah, man, sue them some, right? Yeah. And I understand that. And I'm in the comedy world. He's like an NFL. He's going to talk like with his bros. Yeah. So I want to apologize to you for being misinformed and reacting that way. Yeah. But now that I know it, and like I said, this is to bridge. This is what we do. We all the same. We come in the same cloth. Yeah. We are real family, and we're supposed to talk like this.
And we're supposed to.
You're supposed to call me out on my. Yeah. And I, my man, let me shake your hand, man. I give you an apology for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
I respect you big time.
Yeah,
That's
53.
big time.
Forget that 53. well, now we just qualified 54.
Okay, thank you. Seriously, this is real. This is not fake. It's not performative. This is real. Because I connect with you and I dig you.
What family does not have a debate or an argument, even the hardest?
Yeah.
That's right.
The difference is, when is the right time to get to the table and break bread?
Yes. Yeah.
And I appreciate that, man, because you as for me, it's like as a big bro to see that there's a certain level of that to where you can acknowledge like, yo, I was misinformed. I apologize. Like a lot of people, that's to me is the definition of accountability. But even in the title of our podcast, 154, means one continent, 54 countries, but the one sits at top for a reason, because the African diaspora, because of what colonization did to Africa, to continent of Africa, is to bring all of us together as one. We want to stop the division, not only just between the countries within Africa, but also outside of the borders within the United States. There's this African against black and black British and all this, and there are all these little factors and hate.
Your last thing was very painful to watch, huh?
David.
That's on air now?
Yeah.
David one also, that made me laugh.
Yeah.
Let me tell you why. Let me digress, because he's saying some serious.
Yeah. No, but I just want to
let's put the serious. Now, when I watched the David thing, guess what I'm being hammered about in South Africa?
What?
My accent.
Your accent?
Why?
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you've been living.
No. Now I'm watching that whole David thing, and and I'm gonna say the response to that. I'm like, this is mean South Africa, but this is global, bro.
No.
Yeah. But I said to somebody in my team, I said, the sad thing of colonization is, I don't understand other than specific black people in the world. Yeah. That is those that came to America and the language was stripped in the culture, and the Caribbean. what I said to someone in my team, because now I did 1 or 2 interviews before leaving to come here, and because people don't like truth, they have to find something to attack you with. You know, which is what I felt about the last, even about David also.
Yeah.
It's like, well, not a single black person on earth actually owns the right to speaking the English accent.
Right.
Not a single one.
Right.
Except for those that were brought in from the continent to America and to the Caribbean. And the first thing was their language and culture was stripped off of them.
Yeah.
But not a single Nigerian or single Congolese or single South African or single Botswana owns the right to what accent you use when you're speaking English.
Right.
You know, and so it was so sad to, well, look, guys, you've created a platform. It may look bad sometimes, but before you, there was no platform to engage on these easy and difficult issues.
This is raw.
Yeah.
We're 9 months?
Yeah, we're not even that.
We're not even a year yet.
It's a whole pregnancy.
So we're
8 months in.
We're getting the kinks out. We're getting beat up, taking it. But this is not stopping us.
But the whole idea, the whole idea, to your point and to what you're saying, is to bring all of us together as one, to stop the division language so we can really get in and have more conversations to educate ourselves. That's why we wanted to bring something. You know, we had Guapale on, who I know you've known. Yeah. You held her at birth, right?
I used to babysit her.
Yeah, you used to babysit her.
I was with her brother the other day. He goes like, you know how long I've known Lebo M knows us from here?
Yeah.
He says, I can't wait till you all have that conversation. That's my guy. And her brother is like, that's my boy. So he's like, nah, I said, we're going to talk. He goes, I've known him, And he says,
it's one big family that has to go through these difficulties.
Yes.
And learn.
Would you?
And we got to be, I guess even for me, I get hammered on some other shit. I'm not really good in front of a microphone because I just talk so much. And I'm learning to watch what I say and the impact of that.
Yeah.
Which is what we lack in this fast world of communication. Everything's by the second. Before you know it, somebody's going to bring some I said 2 years ago.
Oh yeah.
Everybody's got receipts, and that's like kind of the thing. Like, you know, even as we talk, like I came from, you know, my background coming from network television, you know, hosting American Ninja Warrior. Then I was on the daytime talk show, and there was a certain level of filter I have to have in my brain, but then it loses its authenticity. And part of that is because, you know, the networks don't want to get sued and all of this other kind of stuff. When I come here, it's like my brain is but nobody in real life walks around with that level of filter. And I think there's an acknowledgement that humanity is, we're all flawed. I mean, you know, from a biblical standpoint, it says we're all sinners, right? Like we all have flaws in us. And this whole quick, fast action that you're talking about is that everybody wants to point out when you're wrong, you said something and correct. Like, whoa. Let's not be so fast to cast the first stone. And we're seeing it like for like our brother David, you know, like people are throwing rocks at him and saying, hey, he sends out an apology and everybody wants to, and it's just cascading. It's like, there's all of us have to have the ability to show grace. And I appreciate the grace and, you know, you coming here. And I guess to bring it full circle, as we talk about reconciliation, is there a world where you would reconcile with Learnmore? Because for me, and I've been very upfront with you, you know, as we were texting previously, is like, it would be my goal to see a reconciliation.
I would love that.
And the lawsuit to go away.
I would love it.
For Learnmore.
But it has to be a legitimate accountability on Learnmore's part. And you all have to have a face-to-face or something, or FaceTime, or something. I don't know, because you know you all travel everywhere. So I would like to have a conversation with Learnmore because I talk to him a lot because he calls me because you know I'm the big brother comedy-wise. So I would like to talk to him about that because you gave us the full and you gave us proof. So I'm gonna hold him accountable, you know, and say we were with him and you have some. Yeah, you have some stuff to clean up on your own part. Just as a man, like be a man about this, you know? We have to be men about this. We can't, no pussyfooting around about stuff, you know? I'm about honesty. We're all about honesty. Even amongst the show with us, we've had our differences. We go, let's hammer this out. We don't have time for all that, you know what I mean? No harboring thing. We don't harbor anything. Here's this guy, you're gonna get a text. You're gonna see 3 dots coming. You're like, oh He goes like this. Need to talk to you. Just want to and I love it though.
Well, look, I have sent out a lot of, brother, this doesn't happen. That's have to happen. I even officially have from his lawyers to my lawyers. No, we're never gonna.
No, that's
talk. We're never gonna talk settlement or anything like that. I'm like.
Well, that's lawyers being lawyers.
No, I know.
And lawyers want to keep the fight going.
Bro, I've been married more than once, so I know.
How many times?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Guess what? I saw a video on one of your marriages. It popped up on me. I was like, damn, learn more.
Yeah, and he went on. The point is, the ball is on his court. Yeah, it's a lot of money being spent now. Huh?
Yeah, it's
this lawsuit is not a child's game.
Yeah,
I don't want to spend another penny on this thing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have gone the extra mile I went to.
Yeah.
To get this brother to let's whisper to each other, bro.
Yeah.
I can do that.
What would it take to drop the lawsuit?
Huh?
Yeah.
What would it take to drop the lawsuit?
It's up to him. He has to apologize.
Yeah, I got you.
You think he would apologize?
He's going to.
It's up to
when
him.
he talks to me,
Bro, it's up to him.
He's going to.
I'm sorry. Then it's a difficult one.
Yeah.
I can't speak for him or his lawyers.
No.
But if this type of global damage has been done, you have to qualify the apology.
Yeah.
I don't want a penny from this thing, bro.
Yeah. No, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
I hope that.
I was hoping he would come.
Yeah.
I was hoping all of us would be here. And you guys slap box.
I don't slap box, bro. I'm 63. I just bring the receipts.
That was good. I like the receipts. I was like, damn, Learnmore.
Look at you. Gym all the time. No, I just
what? I don't. I just
wait. I'm just okay. I'm gonna need some receipts over here. Research archives.
Yo, it's finally here.
Yes.
We are dropping our lifestyle merch. 154 is here. It's hot. Come get it.
Bam.
Ain't no place like home.